think for mainstream integration, if you define that as, let's say, integration into society, people using these technologies and investing in them, a lot of what we've talked about. There's regulation, there's education, and then I think you need access to. And already we see some very good pipes that have been leveraged. So Robinhood and PayPal and now Stripe and lots of groups that have lots of reach are now integrating crypto into their businesses and making them more accessible. So that's great. That's solving the problem. If you talk about, let's say, institutional adoption and other use cases, then that is something which, thank you for we're teeing that up, that we can do. And the startup that Annalise is referring to, it's called IronWeave's. So it's decentralized infrastructure that enables the private and secure exchange and storage of any type of data on chain. And it's different than other architectures that we've seen before. So it's not a monolithic chain like Ethereum where we all have addresses and it points to one ledger. In IronWeave, there is no central ledger. But you have addresses, you use them the same way that you would use your Ethereum address, sending and receiving funds, messaging, financial transactions. But each address is its own unique ledger. And these addresses or ledgers or chains are all synonymous in our system. When they interact, they create shared blocks that are encrypted with keys that are only held by participants. So I send Annalise 100 USDC. On the sending chain, she's the receiving. A block is being created. 100 USDC is the payload. That block is encrypted. She has the key. I have the key. No one else in the world has the key. And now that block goes on top of our chains and no one else. And then Annalise sends Art a payment. Now she's the sending chain. Art's the receiving. The block is created, encrypted. They have the keys. No one else. That goes on top of their chains. And each block has its own hash, which is derived from the hashes and the blocks on the chains that are interacting right before that new block is created. So you have this exponentially more secure hash graph than you can get with a monolithic chain. You have privacy on a data unit level, individual messages, payments, documents, and you have massive scale because you have millions and billions of chains all interacting in parallel, creating these independently encrypted blocks. And that allows for scale and privacy, which we have not yet seen in the Web3 world. So now, lots of applications which enterprises have been yearning for, but they couldn't leverage with public blockchains, they now can using our system.
So